questions that you should ask before you hire an injury attorney. Hi there, I'm Chris Klotz with the Stevenson Klotz Injury Law Firm here in Pensacola, Florida and Alabama. I wanted to talk about this issue with people because I know one of the reasons you may be looking at this video is to try to figure out who to hire to represent you in an injury case, or maybe you have a family member or loved one that's been injured. And there's a couple of things that come to mind if I was shopping around for a lawyer that I would ask. And first of all is, will I get to meet with the lawyer? I hear more and more as I talk to people every day that they have talked to a law firm and they had a case going on and they just never had any communication with the attorney. And that's something that my law partner Eric and I feel very strongly about, that if you need to talk to the lawyer, you should be able to come in and see them or make a phone appointment or a Zoom appointment. And so we try very, very hard to have good client communication and talk with our clients when they have questions and set up appointments to meet with them and answer questions. So that's one thing I would always look at. The second thing to look at is, does the law firm that I'm looking at have experience in the type of case that you have? If you have a trucking case, you want to find somebody that's familiar with trucking cases. If you've got a car accident case, you want to find somebody that is familiar with car accident cases. If you have a premises liability or a wrongful death case or a civil rights claim, you want to make sure that the lawyer that you're looking at to hire to help you on this very important case has got some experience in doing these kind of cases. So those are questions you should not be shy about asking somebody that you're interviewing to decide whether you're going to hire them or not. Just ask them, what is their experience? Lastly, you're going to want to talk about the process and how often I'm going to hear from the law firm, how long it's going to take, how long they think it might take to possibly settle the case without a lawsuit, how long it might take to get the case to trial if you have to go to trial, and ask those kind of questions. And if the lawyer is familiar with these types of cases, they're going to be able to provide you with all of that information as you're meeting with them. And quite frankly, it's going to give you a great deal of comfort to know how the process works. Because what I see a lot of times with people who are maybe injured for the first time or maybe working with a lawyer for the first time is a lack of familiarity with the process can create anxiety and uncertainty. And so you want to make sure that the lawyer you're hiring is going to take the time to explain how the process works to you. So to relieve your stress that you've got, because goodness, you've already been in an accident or you've been hurt. The last thing you want to do is be consumed with questions about how does this all work. So make sure that the lawyer in their office is willing to talk to you about processes and how things work. Those are some of the top 3 things that I would look for if I was out there hunting for an injury lawyer. If you have any questions or if you have a case that you'd like us to talk about with you, we would be happy to schedule an appointment with you and meet with you. Our consultations for injury cases don't cost anything. It's a free consultation. You can give us a call at 850-444-0000. We'd love to meet you. Thank you for watching this video. I'm Chris Klotz with the Stevenson Klotz Injury Law Firm in Pensacola and Mobile. Give us a call if we can help, and remember, we put lives back together.